Isn't it unbelievable that we're way past mid-September 2019 and that in less than 3 months and 13 days, 2019 will be gone forever? For some people, 2020 is going to be an amazing year. For many, it is just going to be another year like the other years have been up until now. If you make the conscious decision and follow it with subsequent actions, you are going to be one of the few for whom 2020 is going to be an amazing year. So, how ready are you for a game change in 2020? What is going to be your story around this very same time in a year from now? How different is it going to be from that of today? You're not yet thinking about 2020? Well, I'm here to remind you that now is the highest time to quit hustling, to take a break from whatever you're hustling with, to start thinking about a complete game change in 2020. But before we get started, let me ask you some more activating or irritating questions depending from where you look at it. How has your day been and how has your week been? In fact, how has the whole month of September and the past 8 months of the year 2019 been for you? Would you say this has been an awesome day, an awesome week, an awesome month, a fantastic year? Or would you say it's been the same like the past years and the past months and years without any visible change? How about 2018, 2017, 2016, and even 2015? When you look back through those years, what have been your experiences? Is there anything to showcase? Has it been like every other year to you and still no visible results to show? If yes, what is it that you're doing differently now, in this very moment, today, to make sure that next year looks differently for you? That at this very same time in 2020, you're telling a different story. Have you given up on yourself? I am here to tell you there is no time to give up. You can't afford to give up on yourself. You can't even think of giving up on yourself. Not now, not tomorrow, not in 2020, not as long as you're alive. Why do I say that? Because I know that you deserve much more. And again, because I speak from experience. What is going to be your game change in 2020 is all in your hands. You can make it happen. So, what is still holding you back? If I told you that change doesn't come, but that we make change happen through the decisions that we make and the actions that we take, will you believe me? So, what are the decisions that we're going to make right now, today, this month, September, this year, 2019? And which actions are you going to accompany those decisions with so that you can have your breakthrough in 2020? There's a reason why I'm asking you all these questions, and it has to do with my own story. In 2014, so business ran down, I ran out of cash, and that was just the beginning of a series of troubles that followed. I was compelled to give up my office and even the home that I was sharing with my children. And close to winter, you can imagine that. To top that up, my son was diagnosed with diabetes. And I thought like my world was crushing down. At the same time, I knew this was not my life. This is not the life that I deserved. And I was not going to be in there. But that was easier said than done. So in 2014, I gave a TED Talk titled Shit Happens. You'll find that on YouTube. And I wrote a book with the same title that you find on Amazon, and made some more radical changes. And one of them was leaving the environment that I've lived in for 20 years, leaving my two kids, minor kids behind me, and leaving everything and moving to an unknown space with almost no perspective, except for the strong belief that this was going to be the place where I make things happen for myself, with a strong desire that this was going to be my time, and with a firm belief that no matter what happened, I was going to make it happen in this new environment. And coupled with that, I topped it up with action, and the rest is history. The history is 18 in less than 3 years, written and published in less than 3 years. And let me remind you that I had no prior knowledge of what it means to write and publish books. But I am doing it, and it is so exciting to finally find something that I love to do, something that fuels me with energy. In the midst of what looked like my total breakdown, I knew that I had to make a radical change. And that radical change had to come from inside of me. It had to come from within me. I needed to go inside of me and release some of the things that I've believed in, some of the things that I had learned up until then, so that I could prepare myself for the radical change that I was going to make, for the mind shift that I needed in order to take full control of my life and to turn things around. I was devastated, I was sad, angry, and I almost gave up on myself. I almost settled for considering myself to be a victim of the system and following the advice of my friends to go for social welfare. But today I am so thankful that I did not do that. My stubbornness is the reason why I did not. I told myself that I deserve much better. And I was going to make sure that I get what I want, come what may, no matter how long it takes me. I was going to. I made some more radical decisions, took some more painful steps, and along the line, I learned how to transform my pain points into my power points. And this PowerPoint fuel me with the energy that I need in order to do the things that I'm doing today. Turning my pain point into my PowerPoint meant that I really had to go inside of me and cleanse some of the junk that had accumulated over the years. And it took a lot of affirming myself to be able to do all of that and to take full control of my life again. I knew that I needed a breakthrough. I needed a breakthrough like the air that I breathe if I really wanted to take full control of my life and turn things around and give myself and my children the life that I know that we deserve. So I went to work. I've been at work. The process is still ongoing. But today, what I have achieved within a relatively short time is a result of the fact that if you take radical decisions and you accompany them with adequate actions, there is nothing that can stop you from turning your life around. Where do you get the energy from to write books, the books that you write and the things that you do? Where do you get the time from? How long does it take you to write a book? These are some of the questions that friends ask me each time that I release a book. And the answer is simple. I make things happen. And the answer is simple. I make things happen. The truth is, when you finally start doing that one thing that you have always wanted to do all your life, that one thing that you know is your life purpose, then you take actions towards making it happen, then things just start happening. They fall in place. You can write 18 books within 3 months, 3 years. You can write 18 books within 3 years and have 7 of them approved for schools and work on 6 different titles at the same time, simultaneously. That is what I'm doing. In other words, today I'm doing the things that ignite my creativity, and that is the driver of the productivity of the result that you see. The steps that I took in order to get myself in that mind space that allowed me to do the things that I'm doing today and effectively, I have put them all together for you in the concept that I call the Global Mind Shift System. The result of the last 3 years of my writing journey and kids that I have coached to write and publish their own books and people that have mentored along the line are clear evidences that this concept works. The good news for you today is that I am now more than ever ready to share all the steps that I took in order to get myself there. If, like me, you are in a space where you desperately are in need of radical change and are ready to take actions to make that change happen. If you're in the space that I was in 2014, then this is the right place for you. If that be you, then I say lucky you, and hereby warmly invite you to my Global Think, Do, Be Masterclass. It is a masterclass in which I will share with you everything that I learned along the way to my own transformation so that you can be able to activate, ignite, and drive your own transformation as you get ready to start 2020. So what are you waiting for? Is money the issue? Well, I'm here to tell you, don't worry. I have been there before. I have been in a space where I needed to learn things, I needed to get things. When you see them online, you click on them. When you get to the pay function, you have to drop. You have to quit because you don't have the money to pay. This is not the case here. Consider this to be my gift for you if you're ready for a radical change in 2020. All you need to do is to join my YouTube channel and make sure that you click on the subscribe button and the notification button so you don't miss any session when I upload it. And everything else is freely sponsored by me. It is my gift to you. Consider it and please take it seriously. Please also remember to kindly share with people around you because you may completely change someone's life by just sharing the link and getting them to join. So if you're ready for your life, I'll say I am ready to take your hand and take you with me into 2020, a fabulous 2020. So I will see you in the next session, in my next video, in the masterclass, and I can't wait to see your transformation. This is going to be an exciting journey, and nothing is ever going to be the same again when you join this masterclass. My name is Beatrice Achaleke, and I'm absolutely excited to have you on this journey.